Hey guys, Casey Scanlon here, going to give you a quick fishing report for Lake of the Ozarks. As you can see, I'm in Florida. We just wrapped up our Major League Fishing Pro Circuit event here, and I'll be headed back to the lake here shortly. But I'll give you a rundown of what I would be doing and what the fish are probably doing right now. Called the lake report this morning. Water level is 654 and a half. Probably going to rise if we get any rain. The weather in Missouri has been really nice the last few days. Water temperature's heating up. It's about 50 degrees right now, which means there's a lot of patterns and a lot of lures that are going to be in play here right now and in the next coming weeks. So right now my mainstay is going to be a crankbait and a spinnerbait. I got a couple right here. This is our Trophy Bass Company Ozark Flash spinnerbait, 3/4 ounce, half ounce. That's going to be what I'm going to go to when that water temp's in the 50s. This is just going to get you a bigger bite than a lot of other baits. The crankbait bite, Tackle HD crankhead is going to be really productive. That's one of my favorite lures to throw in that upper 40s to low 50s temperature range, and they should be really chewing that right now. When I left the lake about a week ago, that bite was really starting to pick a creek channel bank, something with some deeper water, some transitions in rock where it goes from different size rock, where that changes, whether it's pea gravel to chunk rock or chunk rock to bluff. Just look for those transitions in the rock and key on some of those. These fish are going to try to start moving shallower. We've been fishing a lot of rock banks, brush piles, out off the bank a little bit while these fish have been suspended, in their winter pre-spawn patterns. Now that the water temp's warming up, they're going to be trying to move shallower. They're thinking about the spawn. They're going to try to move into these coves and pockets that are protected and going to warm up faster. And those fish are going to start setting up around boat docks and shallow cover a lot more. So the boat docks really haven't been a huge player. In the wintertime, they're always a player here at the lake. You're going to catch crappie, bass, bluegill, everything lives around the docks. But right now, those fish are really going to utilize them as we progress into the spawn. When we're fishing boat docks, we're going to fish a lot of soft plastics like the Tackle HD Brush Buster. You can use any kind of finesse worm or bigger worm on a jig head. And of course, a jig is going to be my go-to bait, especially for the bigger bites. I'm going to use a 3/8 ounce all the way up to a 5/8 ounce Trophy Bass Company Pro Jig. It's got a big hook on it. It can handle a big fish. And I'm going to throw that on anywhere from 15 to 20 pound line. So that 3/8 ounce, I'm going to throw around real heavy cover, and I'm going to throw it, real shallow. The 5/8 ounce, I'll work that a little bit deeper off the bank, and try to catch those fish that have yet to move up, or if I'm fishing some real vertical type cover, it'll fall a little bit faster. And as the water warms up, you're going to be able to get away with a little bit heavier baits. But, the shaky heads are going to start producing. Carolina rig's going to start producing. This is one of my favorite times of year because a lot of things are happening. Spring is here, the trees are blooming, and the bass are thinking about getting up on the bank. So, everything's thawing out here in Missouri. And those fish are ready to eat. So crappie bite has been phenomenal the last few weeks. A lot of those fish have been out off the bank, suspended, and they're going to start moving in to the bank a lot more and more. So a lot of those fish are going to start utilizing a lot of gravel pockets, especially wind-blown pockets, and they're going to get in there around laydowns, brush cover, boat docks, and get real shallow, especially on these warm, sunny days. So look for those fish to still be out deep, in some big schools, around bigger docks, around deeper brush piles. And, a lot of those fish were kind of cruising in open water, and we were catching them on the Tackle HD fiddle stick, before I left. So there's still probably some going on, those fish that have yet to move in. But, as we approach the spawn for those crappie, they're going to move tighter to that cover, tighter to the shoreline and close to those boat docks. So really looking forward to getting back in Missouri and trying a few of these techniques out myself. I love fishing in the springtime. So be sure to get you some Trophy Bass Company spinner baits. Throw that when the water temps in the upper 40s and 50s. You're sure to get a big bite. The crankhead bite is gotta be on. It was on fire right before I left, and it should just be picking up steam. Always the jig, look for your soft plastics to be producing, and get out there and catch some of those crappies. This is the prime time to fill your freezer and get ready for the summertime, man. Fish fry on a warm afternoon is something I look forward to. So great time of year to be in the Ozarks. If you're looking for a guide trip, I'll drop a link below, and I'll drop a link to all these baits that I mentioned as well. So good luck out there, and stay tuned for the next fishing report. We'll see you when I get back from Florida.